Hi friends, it's Joni again today, yes. I am going to show you how I put my frames on. And with this particular one, I am going to cut it the long way and then put it back to back so that I can get a front back. Let's see, is it this one that I showed you? Which one did I show you? So I can get this look. I want the front and the back again. I am getting really low on frames. I've been making them by the dozens, but that's all right. So this will be double the thickness, but let me see what I can bring out here. Okay, I would prefer to stick with gold, but I'm going to use some of these too because they got a thicker rim around them, and I like that a lot. And I'm getting low on my gold, but I'm not totally out of gold. So let me see. I could use these. These are pretty too. What do you think of that? I think the gold really kind of makes it stand out a little bit more, but I don't know. Some people are gold people, some people are silver. I've been silver for a long time, but I'm going to put these off to the side, but I'm not sure I am anymore. I don't know, I just like gold too. Let me see. Okay, I'm looking in my bins. This is how my bins look. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. That's a little hummingbird. But it's not big enough so you can see the print. So these would be pretty. They're not as shiny or bright, but that would be pretty. I could do that. I'll leave some of those out over here. Let's see here, what else? Oh, I like these. I really like those. That shape is really nice. It could be a necklace or it could be earrings, so I'll leave some of those out. I always make sure I do two, at least two, so I can have a set of earrings, two of each. Let's see, move some of these out of the way. Okay, two of those, maybe two of those, move those over there. We'll see. And I have these really little ones, but this won't, it wouldn't show this off very well. You see what I'm saying? Be really skinny. Let's see, what else do I have here? I have hearts. Nah. Oh, you guys have to see this. I can't wait to do some Christmas ones. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That'll be pretty for Christmas. Let's see. No more in this bin. I wonder if I also have some of those. Not so much on that though. Okay. I think I have one more thing to go through here. This is my Timu. This is longer than the other one. So let me see. These are, oh, I really got a lot of these when I got them. I love these. I love, love, love these. They're so pretty. So I'm gonna leave a few of those out and then I'll pick just an even number of those out. And we'll see. I mean, I might not have room for all of that. And let's see here. I do have that heart and that heart. That'd be pretty. Okay, let's just start with that. That's my process. This is how I do it. Do it, do it, do it. So let's cut this in half first. I decided not to add anything more to this. And maybe you figured that out already. Okay. Will this cut all the way? No. Okay, I'll use one of my sharp ones. Probably won't be exactly perfect, but it'll be kind of close. Okay. Okay, Now I'm going to flip this over because I want some for the back and some for the front. So I'll just, if you wanted to, you could, I mean, it'll stay together once it's baked because the clays are still unbaked or raw. But if you wanted to, you could also stick a little bit of Kato transparent clay there. I think I'm going to do that actually. Kato poly clay. This is what this is. It's just clear. And so I think what I might do, let me shake it a little bit. And sometimes it's hard to open, so I put my blade up against it and pop it. There we go. And then what I think I'm going to do is just take one of my brushes, and if I spill, I'll spill over here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do this. Doesn't have to be a lot, remember that. Okay, I'm stretching this. I don't want to do that. So let me do this, and then I'll spread it out. This brush has been used before, so it's not as pliable as it should be for this, I guess. But I'll use it for it anyway. So this is Kato transparent liquid clay. Makes a good bonding also. You hear the music from upstairs? Old-time music. I love old-time music. I love big band music. When my mom had her 90th birthday, we made a video of lots of pictures of our family and mom through the years, and the background music was big band music. And we saved that, so I play that all the time. I always think of Mom. Gosh, I miss her so much. I'm sure that if your mom isn't living, you miss her too. And my dad too. He died when he was 77. Mom died when she was 95. So Mom had a lot longer life than Dad did. Okay. I'll set that aside for the moment and see if I can line this up. Bring it toward me a little ways. Sorry about that if you can't see too well, but I'll be back. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, now I won't get a lot out. If I use these, I won't be able to, well, maybe, let's see what the other side looks like. I'm going to cut the other side off that is kind of sticking out so I don't go, you know, and use that part, and then I turn it around and that part's not there. Okay, and maybe a little bit of this off of here. And push that back over there. And some of this off over here. I'm going to take this. Okay. There's a little bit right there too. Okay. All right. I think I'll use that side. I don't think this is going to fit, so if I use these, I'd have to use it like this, which that'd be fine. I can still certainly do that. Let me see here though. I may get a couple of these. I might use those this way too. I try to leave this little open hole at the edge of the clay, kind of off the clay, but sometimes I have to have it on the clay because I want to take up, you know, I want to use all the clay. And the only spot left sometimes is a place where I can't get this off the edge of the clay. But that it doesn't really matter because I can cut it off before it's baked, or I can sand it off a little bit, which both work. So let's see, I might do that one right there. And Yeah, I made a mark. That's right. I'm going to do that one like that. That's going to have a little bit more black to it. And bring this in closer. You notice I'm working on my tile. I have learned that if you work on your tile like this, once you cut the edges off, then your pieces are already on the tile. You don't have to move them again. Now what I do is I bring in my little, what do you call these, fiberglass, or whatever they are, you know, pieces, and I push that down a little bit, just so it stays on there. Now it's not gonna be glued. It might come off, but I can put it back on. At least I'll have the indentation there to go by. So that's not a big deal. Let me see. I might want to come in here. I might want to make sure I get that pretty color. You know, because the music runs this way, I'm tempted to keep it that way. But you can't tell. You can't necessarily tell it's music either, so maybe I'll just do this. Get the most use out of that I can. I want some more color though. So I'm going to turn it like that. I try to leave a little bit of space because I put them side by side once and I could hardly get them cut out. So I'm going to leave a little bit of space there. Okay, push that one in. And let's see. I could put another one in and put it on the other side if I wanted to do that. Or do I want to use a couple of these? This way. Might want to use it that way. See, I'm going to have to put that there because I want it to lay that way instead of the other way. So I'll put that there. See if I can get this one. We'll make that other music thing upside down. But that doesn't matter. It'll work. Okay. Now, I don't think I'm going to have room for the bigger ones. And I don't have, oh, I could do this one, I guess. I could do this one, or I could do the two, oh, I'm going to do the two hearts. Yep, I'm going to do the two hearts. That's what I'm going to do. At least the two hearts. And let's see, where can I put them to get the most color? I think that'll be okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now what I'm learning to do is I'm going to just separate some of these like that. And then like that. Unless I thought I could squeeze something else in here, which I don't know if I will. I got real tiny little gold circles, and I could use those, but I think this is going to be good. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces out of that, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, so I separated that. Now I'm going to come back here and do that. I'm going to come up the middle there and do that one. And come up the middle here. Cut it to there. And where is that cut there? Maybe right there? Not sure. Now, all I'm going to do is start to trim. I think you've seen me do this before. I hold on to it as best that I can, and I just start to trim. And then I save these, and I will push those together for some more pieces. They'll be different, but they'll still have a good print on it. And do you see right there? See what that is? That is some of the liquid clay that's squeezed out. So it's not going to hurt anything because it's clear when it dries, but it doesn't need to sit there. I'll just wipe it off here. Okay. Well, let's continue. And I'm going to cut that off. And this off. Oh, it pulled it from out underneath that. That's good. Okay. And then I'm going to turn it. That's the other good thing, is you can turn these real easily to work with it if you leave it on the tile. I love leaving it on the tile. Okay. So that one I cut. And I think I can get this out of there, because I had cut that other piece. Okay. Now we'll cut this one. Cut this closer. And cut this closer. Trying to turn it so you can see, but this is probably boring for you too. But some people ask how I do this. And then I will eventually here, I'm going to also do a video on how I resin, etc. Because people have been asking for that. And that would be a good one to do. Huh? I'm walking that away. That's okay, it can move. It can move, it can move. In fact, I'll just move it. I'll just put it over here. Now I'm going to come back and I'm going to trim. You will always need to go back and trim after you've cut it out. Make sure it's on there good. Okay. Trim it. And around the bottom. I need to move those, they're kind of in my way. Bring that over. Make sure that's good. And then I'm going to trim the top here a little bit. Sometimes you're lucky enough to get that clay out from underneath the hole. And then I pick it up and I look and I see that's a little thick there on this side. So what I'm going to do is push it down on that side a little bit more. There we go. And take a little bit more off. Okay. No, it still wants to go up on this side a little bit more, so I'm going to get it down there. There you go. And it will bulge kind of up above the frame a little bit. It's kind of pretty when it does that. It doesn't always do that, but when you have a thicker piece of clay, which we have a double thickness, I rolled these my 2 veneers out on a 3. So okay. The more you can do this before you put it in the oven, the better. And sometimes when you get it out of the oven, you can pop the frame off if you want to. And add a little glue, or if you're going to resin them, the resin will hold it on. But you always want to make sure that the frame stays on and isn't going to come off. Right? Okay, so I'm going to pause. Now you see what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, and I'll cut the rest and I'll be back. Okay, I have carved them out. Now see, that looks completely different than the whole veneer looked, but it looks really cool. I really like it. And I usually try to, if I could, move some of them, and I did very carefully, more toward the center, because when I choose to resin them, I leave them on here, and then because they come out of the oven and they're kind of stuck to this till I take them off. But let me see if I can pick one up. Ah, there you go. See? So cool. And my, what is it? My lamp sits right here. I have to leave room for my lamps, the side of my lamps, or my lamp's legs, whatever you want to call them, to come here when I put it in the UV light. So that's good for that right now. Now I'm going to bring in my other one. And earlier when I had a video on this one, I said I'm going to use this for the back. And there's no reason I have to cut it in half and put it back to back, because that is the back, and I'm fine with that. And this is rolled out on a 3, so it's really perfect for some of these other ones. So I'm going to bring in some of these bigger ones. These come, and maybe you can see, sometimes they're a little bent, so I just have to take it and bend it a little bit. Make sure it's flatter than, so it lays on the clay flat. So we'll see what happens here. I just think I'll start right over here. I'm going to use as much of my clay as I can. Take the hole off the edge like this. Lay that there. And let's see, what else did I have over here? I had some of these too. What? If I can get them. I got 2 more of these out for earrings. And I think I'm going to come over here with those and just put that right there. Oops, it's got a piece of clay on it, it looks like. Okay. Okay. That's good. And then I'm going to put this one right beside it. Pretty much. Okay. Kind of push them down a little bit. And then I got these. These come out of the oven a little bit darker. I don't know, it must be a cheaper sort of a brass or something. I don't know. But I'm still going to make a couple of these. So I'm finding out that I like the frames that are a little bit thicker because it has a place for the clay to go rather than just laying right on top of it. But it works. It works laying on top of it too. So either way, I don't know if I like that one. I like that over there though. Okay. There's 2 right there. And what I might do is this. It can catch some of that batik look down there. Okay, that one. I might try another one. This one's really bent. So, no, that's gonna, maybe I'll have to do, well, maybe I can get this a little closer to this one and get it in there. Let's see how, no. Nope, unless I push it in. I'm going to try to push it in a little bit. Let's see if that works. And push this one in a little bit too. So it's a little bit straighter up and down. I don't know. That's pretty close to that one, but I think that's going to work. That's, yeah, I'm going to keep it like that. In fact, I'm just going to come in right now and push these down. Push this one down. And like I said, they might pop off, and that's okay. You still can see where they need to go. Okay, and push real hard on those. But okay. Now, let's see. Do I want to do? I don't know if I really want to do one of those. I don't know if I do or not. Ooh, yeah, it's kind of pretty. I think I do want to do one of those. Okay. So, oh, that's pretty. That's real pretty. And there's a way to put these down. I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm going to show you, though. I would put them down like this because if you turn it around, this part doesn't have any design on it. This part of this has a design. This is this is a chandelier earring. You can use it and add beads in here, but I don't use it for a chandelier earring. I use it for a necklace. But you still could if you wanted to order them and use it for that. Okay, those 2, and then let's see. I got 3 of those. Let me see, what else do I want? I might make a 4th one of these. I really like these a lot. I ordered more of this long one than I did of any of them. I'm running low. Like I said, I need to not necessarily order these long ones again, but I need to order some other ones I'm running out of. Okay, let's see. Maybe I can get this one. Would that fit there? No. Would it fit here? Yes. Okay. I know I'm close. I don't like to be close, but We'll figure it out later when I cut them. Okay, there we go. And let me see. I'm going to see if I can get a couple more things in here. I have got these really little ones, and they've got, maybe you can see it, they've got a hole on each end. So you could hook an earring on one end and put a bead on the other. I think that'd be real pretty. So maybe I'll do a couple of those. If I do one, I have to do two, because that's 2 earrings. And maybe I got one of these left. I don't think that, this I love too. But I'm running low on these. This is my last one. So no on that one. But I might be able to get a heart. I don't know. We'll see. Let me just try it. Let's put this one in first. I'm going to put this right here in the middle. Right there. And I'm going to put this one right there. Look how close those are. Yeah, I don't like to do that, but we're going to today. You can make things work. You can make it work. Just have to figure out how to make it work when you're cutting it out. All right, and then can I get one heart out of here? Maybe. I don't know if that'd be real pretty or not. Be pretty. I don't know if I like that. I like the batik look though. I'm going to try it. Okay. Yeah. All right, you've seen me cut out. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to go cut these out, and then I'll bring you back and show you these too. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, I'm back. I have cut all the other ones out now, and this one as well as this one, they're going to go into the oven at 275 for an hour. And I just wanted to show you how much I had left over. This group of scraps is from this. This group of scraps is from this. So I will probably mix both of them together since they have the same sort of colors and make something out of that. But this is all I'm going to do for tonight. I have put out several videos today, so I hope I haven't overwhelmed you. But I just wanted to show you the process, and then I can show you the rest of the process when once they're baked and out of the oven. So I hope you've enjoyed the videos for today. I hope you have a good evening, and I will see you soon. God bless you all. Bye-bye.